Nxtlvltech.
What's good, people? We are back on another Feel Good Friday. I hope everyone really enjoyed that very special video that we just came over on Rohas Reviews. So I am gonna give Rohas a moment just to start off the show and say a few things about that, and then we'll dive right into our Feel Good Friday. So welcome everybody to the show. Make sure you grab something to drink. You have a good comfy seat, and we're gonna get started.
Yeah, if you guys missed it, we just had a premiere on the Rohas reviews. The members had a sneak peek of it already. Well, not the full thing. They had like half of it. So if you missed it, we just did a premiere on my show on my channel. We showed the plaque. If you guys could see in the background, a Canuck Mark says, "I don't see it back there anymore." But if you guys look, Rojas just got done crying. I'll explain all that in a second, guys. But check it out. Right here, this is where you see the little paper. I'm gonna get it laminated and framed. Right there, that's that metal sheet that they put on a plaque, which is, I think it's pretty badass. And here is the plaque itself. There is the plaque itself. Yeah, look, so shiny. But man, yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's trying to get a good angle that way you guys can see it. It has some good weight on it. It's pretty nice, I would say. Like, this thing is pretty beefy. But you know, one of the things I was trying not to get too emotional at all on the video when I was recording it. I had it for maybe like 2 weeks, I would say. And it's funny because I opened it, I got it. First thing I did was record. I'm like, let me hit record real quick before Surge Flicks plaque giveaway later in the show. Maybe if I get some extras. But it was cool because I'm just like, you know what? Let me just grab it, put it here, and I'll record myself, and let's see how this goes. So I thought, like, you know, my reaction was just like, oh my gosh, like you could totally hear my voice was like, you know, but I think it's super cool how the channel grew from scratch all the way to 100,000 doing Kodi. That's why it's called Kodi to Tech on the thumbnail. It literally was 100% Kodi and just Kodi. When I got to 100,000, I kind of said, you know what, I really need to open up and go into the whole tech stuff. And the views and the subscribers and everything started to slow down drastically. But a lot of you guys, there's like a good core of people that will always come and always support and will always be there. And, you know, I'm really honestly thankful that you guys are here, that you guys are whatever I'm doing. So, guys, there's several people here that got me started and going, and just want to say thank you. Want to say cheers. I do got my Guinness. So salute, guys. And that's it. Yeah, you know, again, thanks Nxtlvltech for giving me a few minutes to.
Yeah, of course. I know a lot of people don't know this, but you and I have had several conversations about that over the past few months, and I can tell you I probably have a very different perspective, or I seen a very different side of you than a lot of people get to see. I see the moments where you didn't really want to talk about it because you really thought that you threw it out. Like you really thought it, and you know, it was kind of a topic that we didn't talk about because in the beginning I was like, you know, you're over 100K, Rojas, do you have that plaque? Because that's something that I really want. And then I saw that, and then you told me the story how you threw it out, and then I remember the moment when you called me up and you're like, hey, so you remember when I told you this? Well, YouTube told me that, so I don't know what's going on, but it's coming.
Yep. And I'll say this too. I hit up two people. You're one of them. I'm like, we've been talking about it. So I got to hit you up, tell you the story, what's been going on. And I told him everything. I'm like, yeah, I went over there. I thought I had it. I thought I actually threw it away. I thought this happened, then the move, and then I was in the garage looking for it. Like I was just, yeah. The second person I called, Surgeflix. I know Surgeflix is in the chat, so he kind of knows the backstory. Surgeflix has been around. I would say I've had some subscribers from way, way, way back when. I don't know why you.
Because on StreamYard, we're clean.
An error has occurred. Please try again later. Now there's an error that has occurred.
Are they shutting me down?
And it's gone. And I'm locked up.
I'm watching it on YouTube. Seems fine on my side.
There we go. I think we're back. Refresh, reload. Use your mobile internet. It wouldn't. It's not the internet, guys. It's YouTube.
Yeah,
just refresh it, guys. Refresh.
I swear it's not me.
It wouldn't be if it was us. I would be able to tell because he would be buffering like crazy with me and him talking, but him and me are having a fluid conversation. And we're back. Refresh. Yeah. So I called Surgeflix. I think Surgeflix is still here. He was the second person I called. And out of everybody, and I mean everybody, like I've talked to developers, I've talked to other YouTubers, I've talked to other content creators, I've talked to a grip ton of people, and there's been some people that have known me for almost my entire YouTube venture. But the one person that's been there from the very, very, very beginning, and actually, he found me on another person's channel because I was jumping on their channel too. Was Surgeflix. Surgeflix came on and he was there, and I've known Surgeflix since 2016, 2017, whenever I created the channel. And I was barely trying to crawl, you know. So yeah, called them both up, tell them, hey, this is what's coming, this is what's happening, and here we are. So I'm kind of we had a really cool interview with El Jefe on Beyond the Streams, and one of the things he said was the turn of when you have a channel and the algorithm is used to using one thing like the KODI, and when you have to pivot, that pivot is brutal. So imagine like a semi truck trying to make a U-turn, and it's only a two-way lane on this side, so they're trying to come over here, and it's got to be wide. It's brutal. It's a brutal U-turn. So I think in the last, since I pivoted, I've in 2 years have gained about 30,000, almost 30,000 subscribers. I've lost a lot of subscribers, but somehow I end up still in the positive each month. I think this year, especially the last couple months, I've really been doing a lot of general tech stuff. This month, especially every day for like 17 days straight, I think it was. And I want to say I lost a good amount of people, and I still gained some. I'm still going to be in the green for this month. So I'm kind of like, all right, cool. I'm finding a new audience, and I feel bad that I can't do the KODI stuff for those people who are hardcore KODI. But I'm glad that I've been able to grow a bond with several people, and that you guys are still following me and you guys are still rolling with me. And yeah, so it's crazy. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you. Nxtlvltech says, don't burn yourself out, man. We need you.
You know, there is so much stuff that's going on in the background and so much stuff to come that we don't even have time to really think about burnout. We're just like, okay, what's the next project? Like, no word of a lie. Like, this isn't just because we were talking about it, but today, Rohas and I sat down and we discussed our next project. Like, legit. Like, we actually envisioned it, what we want it to look like, all that kind of good stuff. I can't tell you guys too much about it because that's just how we do it. We drop it, and once it drops, it flies. You guys saw what we did with Beyond the Streams. Once Beyond the Streams dropped, it was every week, 3 to 5 episodes. It's just every week we're there, we're dropping content. So we're just trying to keep up with ourselves, our brains, and just keep giving you guys all that good content that you guys like.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's do you mind if I leak a date?
Are you sure we're going to be ready?
It kind of gives us a little fire on our asses if we kind of drop something now.
So just the date, or are we talking anything else about this new project? Just the date. All right, go for it.
Okay. By the way, I will say this. Terror, don't say a damn thing about it. Because Terror's created some of our icons and stuff. So Terror, don't say a damn thing to anybody, please. As a friend, I'm looking at you, Terror. No, nada. So we have this huge thing that's gonna happen, and we had to have I don't know if you want to call it a coming to Jesus, if we're gonna really do this, if we're really gonna really do this, because it's a whole other project. January 1st. Keep an eye out. January 1st. Yeah, we're starting this whole new year with a bang, and it's gonna be big. I think this year we've done a lot of big things already. You know, this year's been crazy. Nxtlvl and I, we've known each other and we've talked to each other, but we've never worked with each other. So for us to do that, kick off a podcast, kick off a channel, go crazy when it comes to tech stuff, getting new products outside of streaming, just so many things. It's been a wild 2020, needless to say.
Yeah.
2021, I think we have a lot of our ducks in a row, I would say. And I think this incoming year, it's just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be badass. I think it's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned. January 1st.
So I am going to say a little thing about myself. Um, I know that I'm not putting out as many videos as I should or that I possibly could. I think that maybe it's a little bit of nerves. Maybe it's a little bit of maybe it's a little bit that I'm scared of the next transition that I'm going to be going through because it's coming. It's right around the corner and I just have to just honestly just walk through that door. But once I walk through that door, this channel is going to be completely different. Like 100% different. I have to change like everything that I've ever made a video on this channel is going to be like a thing of the past. I've never really done unboxings or reviews. It's always been screen recordings or Android box recordings or Fire Stick recordings. So to take off that hat and to put on a different one is like a whole next level.
Here we go.
So I think I'm just giving myself a breather before I really take that all on because the Android box part, the Fire Stick box part, the screen recordings, it was just something that it was so natural that I could just sit down in front of a TV and just be like, all right, this is the apps that I'm using, these are the apps that I'm recommending. It was just so natural. But every time we unbox something, we usually don't know what we're getting. And yeah, we might know the item, but we don't know much about it until we get our hands on it, until we try it out. And usually when, I'm showing you guys applications or how to set up a Fire Stick, I've done it 1,000 times and it's just second nature at that point. So um, it, it, I'm sorry that I haven't been putting out as much content as you guys deserve from me, but it's coming and there's so much more coming. Um, Even on this channel, if you guys think that I'm not putting out much content, you'll find me every day on Beyond the Streams. Like there's so much content that we're putting out there. I make a joke. I made a joke yesterday on Rohas's live stream, and I said, well, we were talking about possibly taking next week off from our live streams, because it is busy in the States. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We have Black Friday coming up. Burnout is real. So you do need to take some time for yourself and your family. So I made a joke and I was like, if you need your Rohas and Next Level fix, you can find it. Like, we're literally everywhere. We're on every single podcast platform. We are on. I mean, Rojas and I have a channel. I have my own channel. Rojas has 3 other channels, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you could find us. Our Telegram is always popping off. If you guys don't know, I have spent this week automating and curating a lot of the places where I would get my information. And now I have it automatically being fed to Telegram and to Twitter. So those 2 places. I'm hoping to grow my Twitter account now so that I can connect with more people, and that I can connect with more creators, which I've actually been doing a lot in the last week, connecting with other tech creators, trying to broaden myself. I don't want to just, put myself in a little matchbox and say I only do Firesticks or I only do what? Oh, looks like I'm getting a phone call.
Hello.
That's funny. But yeah, I don't want to go too far in a rant like that. We've almost been talking for 20 minutes. So as well as Rojas saying thank you, I guess that's myself saying thank you for sticking with me as I transition, and I've been transitioning a lot, personally, with my YouTube, as well as my personal life over the past couple years, which I won't get into, but you guys have always stuck with me. You guys have stuck with Rojas and myself, no matter what we've done. And we really do appreciate that. No matter what we do, you guys follow us and you support what we do. So thank you.
Thank you. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Digital Slang is in his house. What's up, Digital Slang? Hope you're doing good. And if you guys don't know who Digital Slang is, you guys need to check him out. Actually, is it cool if I drop his link?
Yeah, for sure.
Digital Slang YouTube. Digital Slang YouTube. There it is, guys. I just posted Digital Slang's YouTube channel. Make sure you guys do check it out. He's got a lot of stuff in there. So a lot of good stuff. Check it out. People are like, wait, you're on Fortnite? Sure am.
So I'm going to do a couple shout outs. I do also want to mention Paper Plate was the last person that dropped a super chat or a super sticker on the last Friday's live stream. So Paper Plate is still on the hat. How it always works, if you guys want to knock Paper Plate off the hat, you just do a super chat or a super sticker, and then your name goes up on the hat. That's just how that works. The past couple live streams, I haven't been doing any giveaways. I will be doing 3 giveaways today. I don't know if I want to mention what they are or not. No.
Just wait. Let's just wait.
So a couple shout outs here. So what's up, Mibzen? Nxtlvltech, Tim Windsor, JJ Cord Cutters, Elias, JJ Cord Cutters, Diamond Dave, Troop, Terror, Canuck Mark, Shrinking Sharon. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Johnny M, 619 OTA, Preppy Mama, Mike C, Grunt Streams, Mikey, Oscar, and I think that's everybody so far. So make sure you guys are hitting that, and Digital Slang, of course. Make sure and Sniper Yeet. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up when you come in. We got 75 people watching, 40 thumbs up. There we go. We are going to be doing some giveaways. Do you want to talk about what you had on that screen there, Rojas?
The PlayStation?
Well, I mean, I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was. So, I guess I could talk about this a little bit since I'm going to be doing it pretty soon. So I am I need another YouTube channel. So I am going to be starting a gamer channel Um, I'm gonna be starting a gamer channel pretty soon, and it's gonna be like I always have my nephews. Hey Tio, if you don't know what Tio means uncle in Spanish, and they're all little white boys. I'm teaching them all kinds of Spanish. One of their dads doesn't care the bad words that I'm teaching them. The other dad's a little bit like, mm. But I'm just like, they call me Tio. Hey Tio, you want to get on play some Fortnite? I'm like, okay. So typically, if I'm in there, I'm all, I might throw a couple curse words in Spanish, and that's how they pick it up. So I have the PlayStation set up here. I'm gonna be setting up. Oh man, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Might, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna give away the PS4 away. Um, but I'm gonna be setting up the PS5 here. I'm gonna have one downstairs, one up here. But I have the PS4 because I am going to be recording some gameplay. A lot of people have been asking about like Fortnite and just some of the other games that I'm playing. So I'm just going to do some walkthroughs and stuff like that. And just play it. Uh, yeah, and it should be cool. I have a cousin that does a channel called I Just Played, and I'm going to try to get him. I'm going to try to get Next Level. I'm going to try to get his buddy and myself. And my brother-in-law, maybe we're probably going to squat up and just record and play some games. Like sometimes you just need to plug away and play. You literally need to plug away and just play. And for me, that's kind of like that's my zen. Like as soon as I'm done, I'm like, next I gotta go, dude. I'll go downstairs. I'm eating, I'm having a couple drinks, I turn on the TV, I watch my shows. Once I'm sitting there and I'm just in quiet, I'll turn on the PlayStation. I'll be like, all right, time to murder some peeps.
All right.
Yeah.
Feeding that PTSD there. So big shout out to Digital Slang for that $10 super chat. He says he wants me to put it towards something that I'm going to review. I mean, I got a huge backlog of stuff that I haven't even talked about on this channel yet. A whole shelf that hasn't even made it to a video. So for sure, it will go to something. For sure. Yeah, I always got something that I want to tinker with. I always got something I want to buy. I actually just got myself a new monitor, and I've been pretty impressed with it. It's actually a 2K monitor. Got a pretty good Black Friday deal on it. 32-inch Dell, 165 hertz refresh rate. It's pretty nice. I'm like, okay, what should I test this on? So I grabbed Avatar first in 4K, and I was like, okay, let me see how Avatar looks on this. And then I grabbed Transformers, and I'm like, how's Transformers look on this? And I have my Logitech speakers on this side, and they're the gaming ones. I think they're the 502s, no 560s, G560s, yeah. So those ones light up. They're pretty good sound. So I have that with the monitor. So I've been playing around with the settings, the HDR, just seeing how it looks. So yeah. I always got stuff that I'm trying to play with. So I need to just start recording more videos. I'm
Yeah.
terrible with that.
J. Maria is saying, Eres una mala influencia at Rohas. She says I'm a bad influence. Sorry. I will say this. Grab that OnePlus 8 Pro from Rohas. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I have I just reviewed earlier. So Next Level and I were on this morning for a while, just catching up on stuff, and we do like this wellness check, and we just check up on each other. We're good. We start catching up on some emails or whatever who we're going to talk to. We start scheduling our stuff out, and we took a break. He's like, I gotta go. He had to pick up his son, and then I was like, cool, let me just do my stuff. In that short little break, I was looking at my videos for December, and I'm just like, am I really gonna have to do back-to-back videos for the first 2 weeks again just because I got so much freaking crap? I'm like, damn it. So I was listening to the audio from Digital Slang.
Oh, we haven't said that we
Did
have
we?
we?
Yeah, I think we have. I think we did spill the beans once.
Okay, all right.
I think we did spill the beans. Well, if I screwed up, I'm sorry. But just I was like looking at his YouTube channel, just seeing what he's got and some of the stuff that he's been reviewing, and I'm just like, damn man, like that's like I need to jump on some of this stuff for sure, like on some of the headsets that he's been doing, and just like cell phones is another thing that I haven't really touched into, and I'm doing so much in general tech. It's kind of like whatever falls in my lap, which as you can see this month it was like almost 3 weeks of back-to-back products. So next month it looks already like it's going to be 2 weeks of the same stuff. But you guys need to check out Digital Slang. He's got just some crazy stuff though.
You know, I think you said something very interesting just now, that we have to kind of understand as content creators, especially in the tech industry. Um, when you get to a certain point and you have so many of these companies sending you items, you always have content to create. But what content are you passionate about? Because you can't lose that.
Mhm.
Those videos will always be on another level compared to, the revolving door that comes through onto your desk for you to review, right?
Mhm.
So I think it might be a good moment to reflect on, what items are you really passionate about reviewing and making sure they get a spotlight as well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited to I've been trying to stay ahead of the game a little bit and keeping my recordings going. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and as soon as the holidays hit, it's like boom, Thanksgiving, boom, Christmas, boom, New Year's, and then here comes 2021. Hopefully, it's not anywhere near like this year, I should say, like freaking COVID and all this nonsense. But um, yeah, I'm very hopeful for the new year for sure. Uh-oh, meets with Tara tonight, calling it now.
So also in the Telegram group and my Twitter, I've been posting about consoles because a lot of people have been asking, where do I grab the consoles? When are they in stock? Where are they in stock? Rohas was on a video call with me today while I was fighting to get an Xbox, and I got to a point today where I had one in my cart, and then it was out of stock, and I was pretty frustrated. But one of the best ways, we went over a lot of this stuff yesterday. One of the best ways to stay up to date with who's got what in stock is Twitter. Like honestly, and I found out that a lot of these places and companies like Walmart and Best Buy have a gaming specific Twitter where they release this information. I mean, it's one thing to follow Walmart and Best Buy, but they also have gaming specific accounts that you can follow. So if you are in the market for a next gen console, then make sure you're on Twitter and you're following those places. If you're not on Twitter, then make sure that you're telling your loved ones that they will no longer be loved unless they let you know where you can buy and when you can buy a next gen console. So
Mhm. For sure. For sure. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You have to you have to have just some kind of excitement when it comes to these consoles. And you can't, like I said this yesterday, you can't just wake up one morning and say, I'm gonna go get it. And that means it's available. Um, you gotta do some research, like really like hype yourself up. Hype yourself up, make sure you're available, make sure you're there looking. I'll tell you this, and I know some people have been asking about this too. They're like, hey, are you gonna get an extra Xbox or PlayStation? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the hunt to get another one. And if anybody wants to get it off me, I'll have it. You guys cover for shipping and I will take care of it, so we'll cover the console and the shipping. And if you want to buy me a beer after that, that's cool too. But yeah, so I'm on the hunt also.
well, this is going to be fun. Um, let's do this. Let's talk about this. Have you started?
No,
So we can't even talk about that then,
I
because then
haven't
we'll ruin
started
it
seeing
for you.
it. Yeah, I haven't started seeing it, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Elias. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we can't talk about the second season of Mandalorian. All I can say is I am enjoying it. I wish the episodes were a little bit longer. It is what it is. And I will continue to watch it. I did watch yesterday the trailer for Boys Season 3.
I haven't
Have you
seen it.
watched Season 2? Can you watch Season 2?
No.
Come on, Rohas.
I'm still catching up with stuff. I just finished Stargirl, and I'm working on Umbrella. I like, so many people were just like, dude, give it a chance, give it a chance. Because I watched the first episode of Umbrella, and I'm just like, dude, this thing was boring as hell, and I fell asleep. So
Okay.
I'm just like, let me watch the second episode. I know what's gonna happen. As soon as I get to the third episode, I'm invested already. So I'm like, I watched the second episode. I'm like, okay, this was better for sure. And then the third episode, I'm just like, okay, now I'm invested in the freaking story. So I'm almost done with season 2 of Umbrella.
Okay.
Once I'm done with that, then I'm going to The Boys.
For sure. The Boys is pretty good. It's a good show. I'll definitely be watching Season 3.
Yeah.
I will admit I haven't started Umbrella at all.
Yeah.
So I haven't started that. Like, I haven't watched that one at all. But I am thinking about watching it. I just finished recently
There's
Raised by
no
Wolves,
spoilers.
and I actually enjoyed Raised by Wolves. I will have to say, though, as a warning, if anybody gets kind of grossed out by eyes or anything to do with eyes, don't watch Raised by Wolves, because some people are funky with eyes and stuff like that. I know my girlfriend, she's a little funky when it comes to like eyes and eyeballs and whatever. So I was like, you can't watch this one with me, but it's a really good show.
Digital was saying something about going over to Walmart and trying to picking one up. I'll tell you this. As of right now, there's only one place that you could go on, that you can go in person. Everywhere else, Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Costco, everybody is going to be online, digital only, like digital online only. You can only do it online, period. There is a few stores that are randomly saying you could pick it up here in stock, but they're really pushing the online. The one store that I'm talking about that you can get it in person, and I think they're only doing bundles, so you're gonna have to spend some money to get the bundles, is GameStop. GameStop is going to be the only place to do it. What I would recommend is go to GameStop, ask if you can get put on their text message list, because if they get a stock, what they'll do is they'll text you the day that the stock comes in, and then it'll be something like 10, 11 o'clock at night. You'll get a text saying, like, hey, we got stock. That means you got to be at GameStop like around 4 o'clock in the morning to get in line. That's the only way that I know in person that you can get it, as far as I know. And as far as I've talked to a lot of people, the only way to get those consoles right now is follow Twitter, follow everybody that's on Twitter, check out Tech Radar. There's several places out there that you could try to get notified. Amazon's got a notification thing that says when something's in stock, it'll notify you. So does Newegg. If something gets available, then you'll get a notification. So yeah, check those places out. So yeah. What was the question there? How do you guys have time to watch anything? Hey, like I said,
Facts.
So I'm usually up really early and I'm grinding already. I'm grinding. And I'll tell you this, once we're done with the show, I'll jump on The Butchers. He does a live show. He starts talking about TV shows or gaming or whatever. I'll go check it out. He's got a lot of good information. As I'm checking it out, I'm walking downstairs. I'm finding some food. I'm starting to slowly go weekend mode. But yeah, I typically around dinner time is when I unplug from everything. And dinner time for me normally is about 5 p.m. ish, 6 p.m. That's normally when I plug away, and I'll just go and and just hang out, chill. I might get on Telegram still and talk to a few people, because I'm just at that point, it's just like hanging out. I'm not really doing any work unless something happens. It's like, hey, next level's like, dude, I need you real quick. And then I'll
Yeah, Zion's dead.
yeah.
Same thing for me. I kind of built my office workplace to be a place where I can actually spend a majority of my time and be comfortable for work and play. My goal is to get a next gen console eventually and set it up here as well. I do have 3 monitors here. So usually, if I'm doing something that's not related to the podcast or to the YouTube channels like themselves, if I'm not editing a video or if I'm not listening to the audio, then I can throw up a show on one of my screens and then I can still continue to work. Eventually, I like to get a more comfortable chair and then I can really, I probably would never go anywhere else. I would just sit here 24/7. So we got 85 people watching, 54 thumbs up. Thank you guys for everyone who's been supporting. Thank you for Digital Slang for the super chat. And make sure everyone else who's joining in now hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah, for sure. Faux shizzle. Faux shizzle.
There's a question for you there, Rohas.
Do you still have Zion installed? I finally uninstalled it. I finally uninstalled it. Yeah, I didn't want to, but and I think I did it like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I was just like, you know what? It's time to let it go. So I went in there, I went through my Fire Stick, and I'm like, uninstall. Yeah. Sucks. Did anyone watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I haven't. It's on my list. I'll probably watch it tonight.
I haven't watched it either. Animaniacs came out yesterday.
Hell yeah.
All 13 episodes are released. So if you're an Animaniacs fan, it's definitely interesting what HBO is doing right now. You want to take a moment and talk about HBO? I'd like to talk about HBO.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk about HBO. So let's do an introduction like this. So from the death of Blockbuster, from the ashes rose Netflix, and Netflix originally was a service that mailed out DVDs and Blu-rays. And even to this day, there's still certain customers that they're still mailing physical movies to as a rental system. It's crazy to think about in 2020, but it is an actual thing that still happens, right? And we've had companies that have tried to take on or take away some of the market share that Netflix has. Disney Plus has come out with their own, and they've been very successful. I'm not going to go into numbers and specs and all that kind of stuff, but they have been very successful. We saw when Disney Plus first launched, their servers got shut down because they were not expecting that kind of traction. They weren't. We've also seen, Prime Video try their own thing. Prime Video is kind of like there, everyone has it because it's kind of included with your Prime. So, I mean, it's that thing that you just forget that you have. It's there if you want it, and then Boys is on it, so you watch it if you have to. But I mean, we use everything else to watch what we're going to watch anyways. But whatever, it's neither here or there. We've also seen services or platforms like Quibi come along, and last month we've talked a lot about Quibi, how the most publicity that Quibi probably got was them shutting down. Nobody really heard of them. Nobody really knew of them. They had some interesting shows that I've actually, watched a couple of, like the Kevin Hart one. And there was one with Anna Kendrick as well. But everybody has kind of handled this streaming platform in a different way. So Disney obviously handled it in a Disney way. They took back all their Disney content. But Netflix over time has done a fantastic job, one, building reoccurring revenue, and then being able to fund creating original content, right? Disney was able to just reclaim all the content that belonged to them and then regurgitate it to everybody. Cool, right? Quibi tried to start with original content right off the bat without reoccurring revenue to really fund production of it. And on top of that, they tried to limit themselves to certain platforms. So, I mean, it's kind of to be expected. You're kind of, making yourself run an uphill battle. And in a year of an economic crisis, it wasn't the time for it, unfortunately. I could see things going a different way with Quibi if we weren't in an economic crisis and people were still traveling, taking the train, the bus, whatever. You'd be more likely to watch, that kind of content on your cell phone or your mobile device. But when people are home this year, we're not going to be really wanting to watch stuff on our mobile devices or our tablets if we have our big screen TVs or our monitors or laptops or whatever. So it wasn't really the year for Quibi. So Quibi shut down. HBO Max has taken a completely different spin. And I'm not sure if people are really realizing it yet, but they're really trying to go back and look at things that were really popular back in the day and try to revive them. Look at things like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Look at things like Animaniacs. Like there are some really heavy hitters that HBO is pumping up, and they're using that popularity with their platform to, I guess, have a running start. Because it's not like brand spanking new, fresh content. It's content that already has a following. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's my take on the streaming platforms right now. What do you think, Rojas?
Well, Animaniacs is on Hulu.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shoot, I was wrong on that one.
I'm like, wait, what were you saying? Yeah, I know Animaniacs is on Hulu, and I know HBO Go Max Pro Plus, whatever the hell it's called. HBO's got their own stuff that's coming out, and they're airing a couple things too. Um, yeah, I think Serge said something about Apple TV Plus is the next right behind Quibi.
I
I have
don't
a
know.
feeling,
I disagree with him.
huh? You
I
disagree?
disagree.
I kind of agree with him. I don't see like you hear them do some stuff here and there only because they're Apple. Only because they're Apple. But name a show from Apple.
I can.
Name one.
Defending Jacob, bomb show. That
Never
show
heard
was
of
good. That show was really good. And
it. Never.
a lot of the Apple originals that came out had really good quality. Like the quality of the show, you would find them in 4K, like
Yeah,
crisp. Clean.
quality don't mean crap if people haven't heard of them. You could look like 10K. I've never heard of that show.
I'm gonna find
What
you a list.
Find me the most popular show that they've ever done. Apple TV. Defending Jacob is really good, Mike C.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that show was good.
Did someone
Actually,
say
let's ask the chat. The chat will know.
Uncle Phil passed away, Tara?
Why are you making us relive that?
I don't know. He's asking about Uncle Phil. Can anybody name movies, like popular movies or TV shows that Apple Plus or Apple whatever has posted? Because I don't I don't know. I don't know. I know Quibi Next Level's like, oh yeah, there was Anna Kendrick did this show. I'm just like, oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that. The only reason why I saw that was because it was trending and I was in the K app, and I normally look at the trending or new episodes, and I saw her. Anna Kendrick has done a lot of movies and TV shows. So when I saw that, and I'm just like, really? About a sex doll? That's interesting. But that's it. When he said about Kevin Hart, I'm like, well, Kevin Hart's freaking everywhere, so not surprised. But it's nothing that's like, ooh, look, exclusive. You know, the morning show. What morning? There's a buttload of morning shows. The Greyhound.
Yeah, the
Again,
morning show was really popular.
never heard of it. But this is stuff, Apple stuff, not impressive, really. One movie is The War with Tom Hanks, a servant. See, the thing is, okay, all you people who are naming stuff from Apple TV, I know I'm just now all you people, all you people who are naming stuff from Apple TV. Do you guys have Apple TV?
Boom. This one
Do
was
you
good.
have Apple TV though? Is that how you know about these shows? How do you know about these shows? If you don't know about these shows and you don't have Apple TV, but you found it in somewhere else, how'd you find it? Mandalorian is not Apple TV.
No, it's Disney. Stop it.
That's Disney Plus. The morning show with Jennifer Aniston. So Shrinking Sharon Canuck says no, no Apple TV. Okay, so you guys don't have Apple TV or the app. How did you guys find it?
I mean, how do we find any movie, Rojas?
Right, but here's the thing though. When I saw that Anna Kendrick, can't even talk. When I saw Anna Kendrick with your freaking sex doll show or whatever that was,
My show.
yeah, your show. I was thinking, I thought this was like on Netflix or Hulu. I thought this was on one of those apps, but I didn't know where it came from. So, do you guys go to Apple TV? Like, I know on the K app, there's networks. Are you guys going to Apple TV and see what there's there? Or are you looking at trending and you just happen to fall onto it? Like, how are you falling onto it? Tara K all day. Mike C says word of mouth. Okay, so somebody else told you about it, kind of like me. This would be word of mouth for me, because Next Level with his sex dolls is telling me about about Quiffy.
Not Quiffy.
Quiffy.
Queefy.
Quiffy.
Have you watched C?
C?
Yeah. No. SEE.
Oh, C.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's a good show too, and that's an Apple original. That's with Jason Momoa. It's a really good show. They're
How do you
filmed.
know? How do you know about it?
I watched the first season, and it was filmed in Canada.
How?
And they're filming the second season in Canada right now.
How do you know about it? Did
Dude,
you drive next to the trailer and be, oh, look, there they are?
I saw it.
Did somebody tell you about that show? Did you happen to run into it within one of those apps, like, and said, "Oh, I wonder what this is"?
You know what? I follow a lot of Jason Momoa stuff because I generally am entertained by what he does.
All right, that's legitimate. So you follow his stuff, so you want to see what he does. Okay, I see it. Word of mouth. Say what? Sonora, what? And because he's Jason Momoa, I can't even talk, cousin.
But you know, realistically, I understand your point. When I go to, let's say, apps like Cinema or the K app or whatever, sometimes if I am bored, I will browse the popular and trending category. And when you do that, you don't necessarily know where they're coming from.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you use K apps and all these third-party stuff, like me, I have a grip ton of stuff that I'm already watching. And about maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, I'll go to like what's trending or what's new. Trending or new, or in theaters if I'm in the movies. Trending, new, in theaters. And then if it's something, and I guess, okay, I guess I'll say that. If it's like for instance, if I'm like, oh, I like Anna Kendrick, I think she's funny. I've seen the Pitch Perfect movies. I've seen this, that. I like her comedy. Let me just scroll down, and if I see a picture of her, the first thing I normally do is I like to read the description. So if I see it, Anna Kendrick with sex dolls featuring Next Level, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to see this. See what you started.
I have an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that TV shows become more or less popular after their first season? Because I think that people wait for a full season to be done and over before they invest themselves into watching a show.
I think it depends. Like when Mandalorian came out, everybody was full on ham on that.
Uh-huh.
Like the people didn't wait. When it came to, so I'm a fan of comics.
Mm-hmm.
I love Marvel over DC, hands down. But DC TV shows are pretty freaking good. Their movies suck though. So when Stargirl came out, I'm the type of person that doesn't want to watch an episode, wait a week later. I'm like, no, I'll when did it start? Last month? Cool. When does it end? Next month? Cool. I'll wait 2 months from now. So that way when I start watching it, it's just one episode after the next. So that way I see the series, you know? And I'll even watch it, even if somebody says, dude, this thing sucked. I'm like, really? I thought it was cool. I liked it. When it comes to
Okay.
Here's a good one. Game of Thrones. If it comes to Game of Thrones, where nobody knows about it unless you read like books or whatever, then I'll be like, okay, you know what? Let me wait and see a little bit and see what people say. I think I waited like 3 or 4 episodes into Game of Thrones when somebody, like, I had several people tell me like, dude, you need to check it out. You need to check it out. You need to check it out. And I almost said like, no, I'm going to wait. Like, I want to be sure this is going to be a good season, not just a season, you know? And I think it was like about the 4th or 5th episode when I finally said, you know what? Screw it. Let me just watch it. And that first episode that I watched, I was like, holy hell. And then the worst feeling in the world was wait for next week for the new episode to come out. I'm like, just tell me now. You know, what did Digital say? Oh, Digital. I don't know if you left, but we said thanks for the super chat. We appreciate you as always, dude. DC animated movies are awesome, though.
They are. Constipation.
I don't know what to say about that. Okay, I've watched the Marvel ones. Everybody freaks out about freaking Miles Spider-Man is badass and amazing. It was good. I think I fell asleep like twice during the movie. It was good. I don't know. I don't.
The animated ones are good, man. I'm telling you, the animated ones are pretty good.
I haven't checked them out, so I can't really say.
Okay.
So I can't say yes or no. I'm here, had to walk the dogs. Okay, cool. Digital. Yeah, the thing is like, I don't know. If I want to see a cartoon, it better be like a Saturday morning cartoon, and it's a great Saturday morning cartoon. When I see a movie, and it's a cartoon, I'm just not interested. And I've seen a few of them, and I'm just like, okay, that wasn't bad. Like the Spider-Man animated one, the most recent one. I'm just like, well, it was okay. It wasn't as crazy as what people said it was. The game I thought was better than the movie. I don't know if anyone's gonna kill me by me saying that, but if they say, hey, here's a Spider-Man movie, I'm thinking like, hell yeah. Are they gonna make it better than the last ones? You know?
J. Marie says, Rohas, 1, join track. 2, download a movie series tracker app. Please catch up.
I already have it. I already have it. I got them already. I'm way ahead. That's me 2016.
Did you watch New Mutants? You know, I've watched bits and pieces of it. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't have an opinion.
I haven't watched it yet, but because I know the comics, I'm gonna like it regardless if it sucks. I have a soft spot for X-Men, dude. I'll be honest. X-Men 1, 2, and 3, the ones from the 90s and stuff and early 2000s, whatever it was. I like it. You want to fight me?
I mean, Rojas likes Green Lantern. Even the guy who played Green Lantern doesn't like Green Lantern. So hey.
I know. Hey, I didn't think that was a bad movie. I thought it was a really good intro of who the Green Lantern was, and then with freaking what's his name, the bad guy, Mephisto. Damn it. The guy with the yellow, the yellow lantern. They had it Sinestro,
isn't it?
I forget. They set up Green Lantern to be
Parallax. Parallax?
No, that was the main bad guy.
Yeah, so it's Sinestro.
Sinestro's the guy, his mentor, wasn't it?
No.
That was his mentor that went bad guy. Sinestro, yeah. Sinestro was legit in the movie. Thank you. It was. I think the way they had Green Lantern set up, it was just like, it was one of those movies that it was like, it was all right. I didn't fall asleep. I think what they did was they introduced the whole Green Lantern and thing decently. I thought they did good. If they would have, Sinestro. If they would have done a part 2 where Sinestro now is just taking over the Green Lanterns and going crazy with it, I think they had something, and I think they missed the opportunity. Now they're gonna have to do the whole thing all over again. Here comes another Batman movie. How many more Batman movies do we need to see where his parents die? Or how many Spider-Man movies do we need to see that his uncle dies? It's like, we know the damn stories already. Spider-Man comes from, what's his name? Superman comes from Krypton. We don't need to see another him landing on Earth again. You know? Sinestro's Green Lantern's what? Arch enemy after the first movie.
Yeah.
Yes! And that would have been amazing if they would have done a part 2. Like, I think that would have been awesome, you know? I think Elias says, I love X-Men, but New Mutants sucks. Seemed like it was done as a film school project, New Mutants. Is it out in 4K yet, or 1080 at least? Because I know they had a really bad qualities on that one. If anybody knows, let us know. They should have done a part 2 of the Green Lantern. Yeah, they should have. See? Anime. What about anime? Dragon Ball Z. I roll with the old Dragon Ball Z.
You mean Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z or Super? Like just Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Once they started with the new stuff, I don't want to say I didn't give it a chance, but I just never got around to it.
So my thing is, I loved Dragon Ball Z. I never really got into Super, but I don't know if I could sit back and watch episodes again. It was like a whole 20 minutes of them powering up, and then Krillin would die from a kick, and then that would be the episode.
Mm-hmm.
But like in the beginning, like when I used to watch it growing up, I was like, yo, this is dope. Like I used to love watching Dragon Ball growing up. Now I don't know if I have the attention span to do it.
And see, speaking of attention span, if I sit down, I'm not talking shit about you. It's about me. It's not always about you, damn it. Okay, this is my attention span. If I'm watching a movie, I saw Jay Marie's comment. He's so proud that he didn't fall asleep. Seriously, if I go pay to watch a movie, let me say that again. If I pay to watch a movie, I'm at the theater and I'm paying for it. And if I fall asleep, I want my money back. I didn't come there to go fall asleep. I could do that at home. But that's the thing. If I'm watching a movie and a TV show and if you can't entertain me, I'm done. I might give it a chance. I'll tell you this, Wonder Woman, I think I fell asleep on that thing like 4 or 5 times. And I finally had and I even think, oh, dude, I don't think I even told you this. I drank an energy drink to stay up and I fell asleep twice. I don't know. That's kind of how I am. It's like if I could sit there and I'm entertained, I'll watch it and I'm invested and I'm good. Rohas, take a nap first. Seriously, no, it's there's times that I'm there and I'm just like I don't take naps. If I'm up, I'm up. Once I'm ready to go and take a nap, I'm asleep. I don't nap. I sleep. There's the Juan. What's up, Juan?
Biker mice. I don't know biker mice, but I know samurai pizza cats.
I remember biker mice. I remember biker mice. Back in the day.
Did you guys have samurai pizza cats?
I used to watch a show
called Samurai Pizza Cats.
I'm like, is that a Canadian thing?
I'm gonna Google that right now.
You work too much. Rojas, cool down, stop everything, sleep 8 hours, and watch the movie, man. No, I do. I go to bed anywhere between, on a normal day. This is a normal day. 9:30 to 10 p.m. I'm asleep. I get up anywhere from, let's just say 7 p.m. or let's say 6:30. I'll go a little earlier. 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Right? So let's just say if I do a 10 to 6, right? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's at least 8 hours. So I'm sleeping. It's not like I'm not sleeping. I am sleeping. And when I knock out, I am like, as my head's slowly going into the pillow, I'm already asleep. Like I'm sleeping as I'm going into bed already. So I do get a lot of sleep. Now, the only time I will stay up, like last night, I was just like, you know what? I need to stay up. I need to play some games. I need to get my mind off of work. I need to relax. I think I went to bed like around 11:30. And then this morning I woke up around 7:30. So I still got my 8. I still get my 8 hours. Samurai pizza cats. Holy crap.
They were cats that worked in a pizza place, and when they had to fight crime, they would shoot out of, I guess it was the chimney of the place, and they were samurai pizza cats. It was, I don't know. It was on TV when I was growing up, so I watched it.
I sleep at the drive-in. Your poor wife. 8 hours of sleep. I wish. Yeah, see, Paul, I do sleep. I sleep. But the thing is that once I'm up in the morning, and Next Level could attest to this, once I'm up, and I'm usually up early, I'm running. I'm up. I go. I start doing my stuff. Throw some water in my face. Brush my teeth. Throw some clothes on, and I'm like, literally, by the time it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, like yesterday, for example, by the time it was 9 o'clock, I went to the dentist. I went to the post office. I got my car washed, and I was getting my haircut. And that was 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm going because I don't have time to chill. Pinky and the brain. All right. If you could choose one, would you be Pinky or the brain?
That's a very difficult question. And I think at first I wanted to pick the brain, but I think I would pick Pinky because I think he's more happy and satisfied in life. Like the brain is just frustrated. He's like, nothing ever goes his way. Like he has all these elaborate plans. It's a life of frustration.
Silence. And I'd probably be the brain, all frustrated all the time. Like, damn it. Okay. Hoff 86. Congrats on Rohas, mine, and your milestone. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that, man. Blood of Zeus on Netflix. Check it out. Okay. Anytime somebody recommends, I open up my track. Where's J Marie? I open up my track and I add it to my list. I really do. I add it to my list. I'll like, what I'll do is I'll look it up. I'll see what it's about, and if it catches my, for me, Greek mythology, just hearing the word Zeus, I don't know what this is, blood of Zeus, but I'm thinking it's going to be something about Zeus's kids or something like that. I'll look it up. It's an animated. All right, animated. Illegitimate son of Zeus, the Greek god. Okay, see, I already have a feel of what it is. Oh, it just came out this year. Okay. It's on my list.
Are you an Ozark fan?
Huh?
Are you an Ozark fan?
That's on my list.
Dude, the 3rd season of Ozark was off the chain. Like that
Beavis
was probably one of my most favorite things I've watched this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zeus plays a big part. Yeah, see, I'm all about that. All about that.
Yo, everybody picked Pinky. Nobody picked Brain.
Damn it. I'm more of a Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy. Oh, man. See, that's a good one. That's a good one. Ren and Stimpy, Tom and Jerry, Beavis and Butthead. Oh, man. Some good stuff. Great show. That ending in season of 3 of Ozark. I am the brain. Yeah, there's just a lot of good stuff out there, guys. Like, honestly.
There was an old school Canadian one, all CGI, called Reboot. And that one was pretty interesting. Did you know Reboot too? Yeah? I thought it was only in Canada.
Like, we don't have the K app.
Maybe you guys want to build walls around us. I don't know.
I got a wall around my house. Lord of the Rings 4K, is it out yet? I don't know. That would be cool though. Now, here's the thing. Some people will knock the hell out with Lord of the Rings.
I did.
I didn't. I watched the extended version. I was there. I'm like, if you got a good story, man, Lord of the Rings story, like the extended, like with everything, all the details. Oh man, I sat there like It's freaking cool. Like, I don't know.
So,
Weird.
Lord of the Rings in 1080 came out, but I don't see any 4K.
Love Lord of the Rings. Chick flick. Yeah, me too. I always call you chick flick. Flick chick.
Yeah, no 4K, only 1080p.
Le Juan says, Lord of the Rings put me to sleep in the first 5 seconds. Opening credits? Was that you? It's like explosions. He's all falling asleep already.
Mighty Mouse was good, yeah.
Love the icon, Thomas.
Rescue Rangers, does that sound familiar?
Yeah, Disney. Best TV for 4K gaming on a budget. Oh man, you're gonna make me do this. You're gonna make me do this digital. Dang it.
Yo, I'm sorry, but for me, budget 4K TVs, Toshiba, the Fire TVs. I'm always buying. If you're looking for 4K, I always go Toshiba for budget. That's just me. You'll find them dirt cheap from Amazon. They come with the Fire Stick interface built in. You don't whatever.
Whatever.
You give me the most value for my dollar. We're talking about budget.
I would have to stick with Samsung. They have budget TVs, 4K. I've never had issues with Samsung, man. And anytime there's been an issue, they usually help out. I will say though, this is a Vizio. Supposedly it was a 4K, but it's a freaking 1080. Pissed. Who remembers Dangerous Cat? I do. Minute Mouse. Oh crap, dude. We're going old school now, aren't we? Vizio 4K 65-inch 60 hertz. Yeah, see? The cool thing too about these TVs nowadays is you can get there. Okay, so I normally talk about true 4K versus regular 4K. You could get a regular 4K with all kinds of different brands nowadays. I think the best thing to do is, and I think what people need to do now is they need to go and ask. This is what I used to do. I used to go to Best Buy, and I used to look at like their QLEDs or the OLEDs, and the biggest thing for me is Troop Samsung 75-inch, $638. Yeah, see, you can get some pretty good deals, man. The one thing that I like, and I don't know if you guys are this picky, but I am. TVs are so cheap. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I'm anal about when it comes to TVs. If I'm watching a movie, and you know how sometimes when you see a movie, you see the black, and it looks like there's a shadow, but there is just because of the black and the ghosting on it. It's 4K, but when you start talking about like QLED and OLED, and then freaking true 4K versus real 4K plus HDMI cables, because HDMI cables will make a difference. I'll tell you this, and I've tested this on my TV before. I put a good 4K cable on there, and I have a true 4K TV. It does an upscale of 8K, and I'll tell you this: if it's a movie and it's in the dark, sometimes I could see like some of the ghosting or a little bit of the shadows or whatever, with depending on how how the movie is portraying, I guess, but with true 4K, and if you're using a really good 4K cable, you don't see all those ghosts anymore. It's black, how it's meant to be. It's kind of like right now, like you see my TV and you see like a slight shadow, like right where I'm at, you kind of see my head and stuff. You see a slight shadow. Sometimes with movies, you'll see that double shadow, and you could see it from here where my shirt is, how it's a little bit darker to lighter to really light, and then you see my silhouette. Sometimes with regular movies, you see that type of shadow where I'm over here, here's my silhouette, and what the hell is this ghosting before it actually goes black? I can get hella freaking techie if we want to, but that's what I look for. I don't get that ghost. And it comes with the price. It absolutely comes with the price. Good TVs, true 4K, you won't see that ghosting. So those are the difference. Brighter colors, true deep darks, the details are just insane. Plasmas are the best. Plasmas were the best at one point. Plasmas not so much anymore. Elias, yes, Audio Quest on a true K4 TV is amazing. Yes. Absolutely, dude. I agree 100%. All I hear coming out of your mouth is $100 bills. It's expensive. It is. I'm sorry. But you could go, the question was, can I find a good 4K budget TV? Sure, you can. There's plenty that you could find anywhere from like $500, and actually you could even go down to like $300, up to $1,000. Anything under $1,000 to me is budget.
So one thing that people really need to understand is what does budget mean? Because budget is always relative in regards to what you value. So what are you looking for from a TV?
I don't agree. I don't agree with that statement.
Okay.
I don't agree, because why would you spend more money on your cell phone on a screen that is no bigger than your hand versus a TV? Like, people spend anywhere from
I spend more
500.
time with my cell phone than I do with the TV.
You do, but the thing is okay, so here's the thing. I spend a lot of time on my cell phone, just like you do, and I also spent a lot of more money because I want to save my eyes when I'm looking at these screens to get the best of the best screen quality, picture quality, everything quality. But when it comes to, like, I don't think there is a depending on the user type budget. I think budget is budget. If you go cheap, if you go budget, regardless if you could afford it or not. Some people can't afford $300. Yet they would spend about $1,000 on a phone because they're paying a monthly $20-$30 a month for 2 years. And then they get into that same vicious cycle. As soon as their plan's up, I can get a new phone, and then they'll pay another extra $20-$30 a month. But when it comes to TVs, people are like, $300, I can't do it. It's too expensive for me. So now we're saying, like, wait, that person, they're not talking about budget. To them, $300 is probably too much. But when you actually look at it, like, if you were to take out how much can I afford and how much the individual can actually sustain to pay or whatever monthly, if you take all of that out of the way, a budget TV is a budget TV no matter which way you slice it. If somebody says, dude, I just spend $1,000 on a TV, dude, that premium, I just spent $1,000, awesome. You can't say the word premium. There's TVs that are like $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000. That's premium. That's expensive.
But you can say premium if it's a smaller TV. Like if it was a 32-inch TV, they spent $1,000 on it. Like that would dictate some of the other qualities you get from it, right?
For
so
sure.
Your budget would dictate what size you're getting, what kind of quality you're getting from it, what additional features in regards to being a smart TV or not, compatibility with the rest of your setup, stuff like that. That's kind of where I was going with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would say if it, size for sure. If you're spending $1,000 on a 32-inch TV, I'll be like, you know what? Get a 4K, and I always quote it, 4K at a 65-inch, and it'll be about $300 because you're gonna get a really giant screen, and people at that point, they're not gonna know the quality at that point. They're just gonna be like, dude, this looks cool because of what they're previously used to. Once you start making those jumps, and I'm looking at the butcher comment. How you doing, Butch? Comment right above that. Go big or go home, but I have a Shield and a S20 Plus and LG OLED. OLED is awesome. I like QLED, Samsung stuff, over OLED, and that's just again preference. It's gonna come to the end user preference. Only $1,000 for a TV. That's cheap. It is. I think $1,000 for a TV. I think that's still on the budget range. Like I said, like cell phones could go up to $2,000. This is the Note 10. And I got this on launch, and it was $2,000. It was expensive. What is that? The One Plus?
No, I wish I had OnePlus.
I know the
Look
S20.
at the S20 Plus.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Samsung remote menu and blah. It is blah. I do agree, it is blah, but I'm not playing with the remote or the menu. I use the NVIDIA Shields remote. Or I talk to my Amazon device, Juanita.
Well, you remember it.
I remembered it. Juanita, turn on my TV. She goes, okay, stupid. But I don't know. It's when I start looking at that stuff, and this is what I say. I'm like, okay, when I have my phone and I know I'm spending about $2,000, and I didn't want to do the monthly payment. I'm just like, boom, here. I don't want to owe you guys money. So when I look at my TV, I'm just like, I'm gonna get something good, and I had to save up a little bit of money. I had to prepare myself because it wasn't, just a drop in the bucket. I had to save up, and I don't regret it. Not 1 second. I have it there. I'm watching. I'm just like, I think the best part is whenever I have anybody come up to the TV and look at it, they're just like, holy crap. That's badass. That's the first reaction everybody gets. So I don't know. I think it really depends on the person.
Yeah. So
Papa
there's a lot of factors.
Huh?
There's a lot of factors.
A lot of factors. Yeah. But I would say when it comes to the word budget, we have to take the person out of that picture, and it's not according to their budget. It's what is readily available in the market, and then how do you say this is high end, this is mid range, this is budget? You know what I mean? And it does suck because Butcher was saying $1,000. I think that's budget. I think $1,000 is budget too. Hard to move around. Charles has Samsung. What? Sang what?
So in about 10 minutes, we're gonna get ready to jump over to the Butcher's show, but I kind of wanted just to go over what this week is gonna look like. There are some changes being made, so I want you guys to make sure that you're aware of them. The Thursday night live stream that usually is at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is being moved to Wednesday. What time on Wednesday?
I think we said like noon or something, or no.
Oh, after I pick up my son from school, so the same time this one started today, probably.
Yeah.
About that. Digital Slang also said that he might be on that show as well. So if you guys want to, get to know him, see him on a live show, he does also have a second channel. I believe it's called Slangcast, and he does a live show with other creators and stuff too. So really cool dude. You've seen him in the chat tonight. So yeah, it's going to be a good way to check him out as well.
Yeah. I know there's a comment, and I hate to burst your bubble. Johnny M says, I got a 55-inch 4K Westinghouse TV 2 years ago for $600 on Black Friday. It is true 4K. I don't see any shadowing. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble on this, but Westinghouse didn't come up with true 4Ks until this year, and actually about a few months ago. As I smile. Sorry. And you could Google that. Just Google it. Does Westinghouse have true 4K? And
I
it
have
says UHD Smart.
I have two masks to give away from Buzz TV. So Buzz TV gave me some masks. I thought I'd give back to you guys. They're pretty nice. They're completely sealed. So they say that they're good to be worn, or am I up to 50 times, all that kind of good stuff. So I have a black one, a white one, and a black one here. This is from Buzz TV. Buzz TV has been really nice to us here. So they like to give to us to give to you guys. So if you guys want me to give these away, then put a 1 in the chat. And then after the show, later this evening, probably about what time does Butch usually end his show?
End?
10 p.m. my time? You can't tell me he streams for 5 hours.
He just ends it whenever he feels like it.
Okay, fine. Okay, so 10 o'clock tonight in the Telegram group, I'm going to give away a free month of a Debrid service. It's probably going to be all Debrid. So if you haven't tried any Debrid services, Make sure to swing by around 10 o'clock in the Telegram group, and I'll give away a free month of that. Yeah, 10 o'clock when I'm settled down after I had dinner and stuff like that. Then I'll drop it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be like, okay, I'm dropping this code at this time, and I drop the code in the group, and it's first come, first serve. Whoever grabs it and claims it, it's yours.
There you go.
All right, what do we want to do? You want to do the black? Oh, I'm holding the wrong way. You want to do the black one or the white one first?
Paul says, I'll be in bed. We'll stay up. Well, let's let the person choose whichever one they want.
Okay. All right. Paul, don't worry. I got you, man.
like, I'll be in bed, damn it.
Don't worry. I got you, Paul. Don't worry. I got you. Let's see. We got 73 people watching. Let's do. You want to do what we usually do, like a 1 to 20?
Yeah.
Let's do 1 to 20. All right. You want to pick the first number there? Really? You're lucky that we haven't done a giveaway in a while. I'm gonna let that slide.
I might as well just repick, because if you start with really, half the people are gonna know already.
No, but there's two reallys. There was two real. I said 1 to 20.
Oh, you did. But still, if you say that, then it's gonna throw people off. All right, there. The second number. We're doing the second number.
I know that.
Okay.
All right, so we're doing. All right, you go for it.
Do I need to do this? All right, cool. So the way this works is we're still doing the same rules apply. Okay, members, if you are a member of the Next Level group, you get 3 numbers. 3 numbers if you are a member. If you are a non-member, thank you, Mibzin, my bodyguard. If you're not a member, you get 1 number. So yeah, if you do not know if you are a member or not, chances are you're not a member. So you get 1 number. 1 number, 1 number only. Any sneakiness or rule breaking results in automatic disqualification. Thank you. See, look what Elias just said. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, but Elias, did I not say 1 to 20?
It doesn't matter. The second you say really, half the people are gonna be like, "Oh, we know his favorite number already." It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay, 1 through 20. Obviously, 23 is not part of the 1 through 20 range. And yes, I did say 23 because I'm used to saying 23. So we're not saying the number 23 because it's 1 through 20 anyway. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. All right. So, with all that being said, make sure you guys get ready. So here we go. 1 through 20. Members, 1 number. If you're not a member, you get 3 numbers. Ready? Make sure you guys do have the chat where it says live chat at the top, or wherever you're looking at the chat. It might be at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure it's at the top. If it says top chat, switch it to live chat. If you need to refresh now. Okay. I'm going to hit live right now. Okay, here we go. No one said go yet. So no idea why you're posting numbers. No one said go. On your mark, get set, and go. There we go.
All right, so yeah. All right.
You wanna put her thing up there? It was an accident, sorry.
So
no, Mibs, you said it in time. I said start and then you put it.
Yeah. The winning number was 11. There was an 11 before, but that was before start was put into the chat. So I'm sorry. Patience is a virtue. Mibzin won the first one. So Mibzin, just let me know which one you want. If you want the black or the white Buzz TV mask, and I'll get that shipped out to you.
Stop. Mibsen, yeah.
Okay, so give
Yeah,
me a
which one
range there.
do you want? What, did Mibsen say which one she want?
Not yet. Give me a range.
Mibsen, what color? What color do you want? It's not your fault. Normally, I put the word start. That's how we've always done it. I put the word start, and that's how we go. I don't think anybody said start.
Black. Okay, cool. So the next one is going to be for the white one. And the range is going to be 20 to 40. Same rules apply. One number for non-members, 3 numbers for members. If you are spamming or anything like that, you will get timed out.
All right. So here we go. Normally, we post the word start. We post the word start. Canuck Mark. Yeah, Canuck Mark, you did post 11, but Asha put 11 before you did, and Mibsen put 11 before you did. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before you did, Canuck Mark. Sorry, dude. That's why we always say make sure you click on live chat, and then, yeah, there we go. See, there's a word start. Brad said 1. Mibsen has 11 in there. Asha says 11, and then Canuck 11. Why are you guys putting numbers? Nobody put the word start. Nobody put the word start. You did. Okay, yeah, see, I did.
Okay, all right. Anyways.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wait till he say start. Exactly. You'll see the word start. That's when we know. All right. Canuck Mark, are you on live chat or are you on top chat? We just showed it right now what the way it looks like. Why are you guys putting numbers? No one said start yet. Nope, no one said start yet. Nobody said start yet. Canuck just copy pasted what I put. There you go. Make it easy because here, how about this? Because everyone's probably all confused right now. Mibsen put stop. There we go. Stop. Okay, Mibsen put stop. Okay, here we go. It's not that hard, guys. I know we haven't done this in a while. As soon as I put the word start, then. I know, Mark posted start. I know, we got all confused. Okay. Ready? Ready? Okay, here we go. The range is 20 through 40, just in case you forgot. 20 through 40. 20 through 40. I know there's a delay. On your mark, get set, and I'm looking for the chat, and start.
All right, so while we're doing that, I'm just going to grab Butcher's link. So if you can just keep an eye on that, that would be cool.
That was a mission. Well, I think we have one.
Already?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we do. Let me just make sure. Private chat. Yep, that's who I see as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to... Where are we at here? So right here. And just to show you guys.
And then now Canuck just parts his numbers. And of course, you put the right number, 39.
So you can see start is right here. The winning number is 39, and it's right here for Jason Boyaya.
Mm-hmm. Remember, we're on the live chat. So the second somebody puts it on, that's why we say you got to make sure you are doing make sure you guys do hit the live chat. Make sure you guys do refresh, because if you don't, it could be a little bit off when you're watching it. Stay Deadly Terror. We're gonna be bouncing over to Dabs. He's gonna be on right now, isn't he?
Yeah. So that's where we're going. Jason and Mibzen, hit me up on Telegram. I will get those two sent out for you. Mibzan is going with the black one, and Jason's going with the white one. And again, reminder tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Telegram. I'll give away a month of Debrid service for you guys to try out in your TV show and movie apps. And I'll probably have some other things coming up for next Friday.
See what Jason say?
What did Jason say?
Jason said, "Give it to Canuck."
Hey, yo, it's cool. Yeah, if that's what you guys want to do, just hit me up in Telegram and we'll organize it. You guys are all cool. So yeah. Man, I have another question, but I don't know if I want to ask it here. Okay, look.
It's about to start, and you're going to take about 30 minutes to say goodbye.
I'm going to take this to Telegram, but if we're doing Rohas' show on Wednesday, I'm thinking about moving my Friday show to Thursday. So come hit me up in Telegram. Let me know if you guys are okay if we move the shows a day earlier, and then we'll do Wednesday and Thursday instead of Thursday and Friday. All right, guys. So let's jump over. Thanks again to Digital Slang for doing the super chat and supporting the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. Rohas, anything you want to say to good people before we jump over on Butcher's show?
Nope. Make sure everybody goes over to Dabs. Make sure you guys check it out. He's going to have a lot of stuff in there. And as always, thank you for having me on the show. Here is the link for Dabs show. I'm just going to put Dabs show. So make sure you guys head all over there right now. The intro of your show is awesome. Lots of explosions, by the way. Cool. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Hey everybody, just before we get going, I wanted to say a huge thank you, much love and appreciation to everyone who supports what I do over here on Nxtlvltech. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button and share these videos with a family member and friend.